Hi, and welcome to the next video in my series on worship. And thank you for coming back to the channel. I would like to continue the heart attitude aspect. And last video we looked at the prerequisites in the Bible for preparing our heart for worship. But and a lot of Christians say that only the Lord can see our heart, and it doesn't matter because other people can't see our heart. It's only the Lord that can see. But in the Bible, there are a few accounts where we can see a man's heart. And we're going to look at one today, just briefly. Jonah, we can very clearly see his heart attitude before the Lord. The Lord commanded him to go to Nineveh to preach the gospel, and he didn't want to go. He had a heart of rebellion, and so he ran the opposite way to a town called Tarshish, or in that direction. And he went down to Joppa, and he got on a ship, and he started going over to Tarshish. And we can see that he was so comfortable in his rebellion against the Lord that he actually went down in the bottom of the ship and fell asleep. And the waves and the seas started to storm, and he was still asleep even through the storm. And the men on the ship, they were frantic. They were throwing stuff overboard, trying to lighten the load, and they were trying to paddle as quick as they can, as hard as they could, back to land, but they couldn't do anything about it. So finally, they went down to Jonah and woke him up and asked him, what can we do to alleviate or to stop the storm? And all Jonah could do was tell them that you need to throw me overboard. This isn't your fault. You don't deserve any of this. This is only my fault because I'm running from the Lord. He knew, and he admitted right to them that he was running from the Lord and that they need to throw him overboard. They didn't want to throw him overboard because they didn't want to kill him. But we can see later on that they threw him overboard, and the storm stopped. And they even prayed and repented to the Lord, and said, don't judge us for this man's murder, because they thought they killed him. So the Lord had created a big fish to swallow Jonah, and he was in the belly of the fish for 3 days, and then the fish spit him up on the land, and the Lord again commanded him to go to Nineveh, and this time he did. But we can very clearly see the attitude of his heart. It was an attitude of rebellion. And the Lord knows whatever our level of rebellion is, or the level of our heart attitude is, the Lord knows how to get our attention and to repent to him. And whether that be life or death circumstances, or maybe just a little slap on the wrist, we don't know. I mean, well, you yourself might know, but the Lord knows better. He knows the heart. He created the heart. He knows how to get your attention, which is both a blessing and a curse, and scary. The Lord knows how to get our attention and change our heart and make us repent. And he knows what circumstances we need in our lives for that. And that's scary, because it could be a terminal illness. It could be a death in the family or ourselves. He could take our life. But it's also comforting, because he could He knows our heart. He knows how to nurture our heart. He knows how to gently lead our heart into um, an abiding relationship with Him. And so I just wanted to briefly mention that there are evidences, and it's possible for others to see our heart attitude towards the Lord, and how we reverence the Lord, and how we worship the Lord, and how we approach the Lord is evident um, to others.